Fort Delaware State Park.
Fort Delaware is a fortress on Peapatch Island in the Delaware River. Originally built to protect Wilmington and Philadelphia, it became infamous as a POW camp for Confederate soldiers during the Civil War. 33,000 soldiers were imprisoned there, and almost 3,000 of them died from dysentery, scurvy, smallpox, and they're buried in a mass grave in New Jersey.
That explains the smell.
The man in charge of Fort Delaware was General Alban Schuff, who became known as General Terror. With thousands of prisoners kept in makeshift wooden barracks, the conditions were horrible. Bed bugs, lice, and vermin infested the buildings. Food rations were tiny and inedible. Decaying bodies and human waste caused the water to putrefy. These men were starving and dying of thirst. A favorite game of the guards was called rat call. This is where rat holes were flooded and then the rats were caught and killed. A guard would yell rat call and then toss the dead rats into the crowd. And according to an inmate's diary, the prisoners scrambled for the rats like schoolboys for apples. He goes on to say that the rats were cleaned, boiled, and then fried. Their flesh was tender and not unpleasant to the taste. That's a dude who is starving. The diary is from Captain John S. Swan, who was captured in 1864. He chronicles the terrifying daily life as a Confederate prisoner of war. It's fascinating reading. Link where it is. For Civil War history fans, Fort Delaware is an incredible place where daily life is recreated. But the real draw to Fort Delaware? Ghosts. With so much death and suffering, it's no wonder that Fort Delaware is considered one of the most haunted places on Earth. Ghost tours are given all the time, and you could even enjoy an escape the island experience. Visitors claim that ghosts can be seen on a daily basis. In the dungeons, halls, and rooms, voices can be heard. Photographs have been taken that show everything from orbs of light all the way up to what seem like ghostly figures. There's also the story of a 9-year-old drummer boy who tried to escape the prison by hiding in a coffin. The escape failed. He was buried alive. And the story goes he still haunts the grounds, playing his drum and crying for help.
Wait.